RFSU provides information about sexual violence. Sexual violence is any sexual act that occurs against someone's will. Many acts are considered sexual violence, including unwelcome sexual comments, someone exposing their genitals, spreading sexual pictures online, and rape, which means having intercourse with someone who is not a voluntary participant. This video is about the worst kinds of sexual assault, such as rape. Sexual violence occurs all over the world, in all cultures and all religions. It is about exerting power over someone and is usually connected to views of male and female sexuality. It is an enormous societal problem and a human rights violation. The absolute most common incidents involve a girl or woman being assaulted by a boy or man. When boys, men, or trans people are the victims, the perpetrator is still usually male. Sexual violence most commonly occurs in the home, and the perpetrator is known to the victim, often an intimate partner. It is often combined with other forms of abuse, such as physical or emotional. Such assaults may have become such a part of daily life that the victim has difficulty describing what they've been through. Even between married couples, if one party is not a willing participant in sex, it is rape. And just like other sexual violence is punishable by law in Sweden. Children can also be subjected to sexual abuse by a family member. This is called incest. People can also be assaulted by someone they've just met. For example, on a date. Many girls and women are also afraid of being attacked outdoors by a stranger. This kind of attack is relatively rare, but the fear is often part of daily life, which impacts the individual's life and freedom of movement outside the home. There are many possible reactions to sexual assault. The person may become paralyzed with fear, unable to resist or say no. The body may also react physically. The vagina may become lubricated and the penis may become erect, even though the person does not like what is happening. This is a very common reaction, but often leads to added feelings of guilt and shame afterwards. After a sexual assault, the victim often feels sad, anxious, fearful, and hopeless. Some react with anger, while others may repress the memory of the event. It is also common to feel ashamed and guilty about what happened. But no matter what you said or did, how you were dressed, whether you were drinking alcohol, whether you are married to the perpetrator, or whether you said yes at first but then changed your mind, it is always the assailant who is to blame. Help is available for victims of sexual assault. You can contact social services, the police, or a women's shelter. If you are a minor, you can also turn to your school nurse, school counselor, a youth clinic, or a young women's shelter. Sweden also has Kvinnofridslinjen, the National Women's Helpline, which you can call for support. Nobody is permitted to do anything sexual to you against your will. It is illegal in Sweden.